Hello and welcome to the channel. This channel is about perimenopause, menopause and some other life issues that we women quite commonly experience at this time in our lives. Today I'm going to be talking about low mood. Now, low mood is one of the psychological symptoms that are quite commonly experienced by women during perimenopause and even after menopause itself. We quite often think more about physical symptoms, hot flushes and increased migraines, aches and pains, but psychological symptoms are also quite common too, and in fact they can be more difficult to deal with than some of the physical symptoms that we might get. So the reason for low mood, or the increased occurrence in low mood, we all feel low at certain points in our lives. I mean, life can just be like that, whatever your age. But during perimenopause and menopause, the activity of your hormones can give you a little bit of psychological imbalance, and it can be extremely unpleasant. So your estrogen and your progesterone are doing a little jig up and down, up and down. And because they're both really important for regulating your mood, regulating the way you feel, the fact that they're going up and down and messing you around isn't going to make you feel too good. So low mood is actually really quite common. Also, at this time in our lives, even if your menopause is a little bit early or a little bit late, whatever age you are, life can be quite stressful at this time, and stress can lead to low mood. Obviously, it's going to make you feel low, which is not very helpful at all when you're battling with everyday life. We can have issues such as elderly or sick parents. If our children have left home, we can end up with what they call the empty nest syndrome, where you're feeling a little bit lost and aimless, not quite sure what your meaning for getting up in the morning is. I know, because I suffered with this myself. It's not funny at all. It can be quite difficult to get your head round. We also start to worry a little bit about our aging, because generally we are at the time of our lives where we're starting to show completely natural signs of aging. Our skin's not so good, our waistline's probably a little bit bigger, our hair isn't quite so luxurious and shiny as it used to be, and it does knock your confidence somewhat, and that again, that can bring you down low. And life in general, as I say, quite stressful. We're trying to do all these things, take care of ourselves, our families, possibly parents, we have relationships, and then we've got our work as well. So you can get all these stresses. So it isn't necessarily just your hormonal activity, although for a lot of women the hormone activity is probably a really big factor in this. So what is low mood exactly then? How do we describe low mood? Well, it does vary from woman to woman, so each woman might describe it differently, but for the most part it is a feeling of feeling down. You can feel quite sad, even tearful. You can lose interest in things, you lose your enthusiasm, you can lose your enjoyment in things, for no particular reason that you can think of, nothing you can necessarily pinpoint. You can also end up feeling extremely tired. Again, that will make you feel less likely to do things even that you enjoy. You can't be bothered, you're feeling down. You can start to feel anxious too, and anxiety is not a lot of fun at all. Anxiety will be the subject of another one of my videos coming shortly. So what can you do to lift your mood? You're feeling low for whatever reasons, hormonal, lifestyle, life events, a mixture of all of them. What can you do to help lift yourself back up, to make you feel a little bit better, give yourself a little bit more get up and go? Well, the first thing, and it's a really basic thing, is watch your diet and your hydration. Now, people are always banging on about healthy diet and make sure you drink enough water, but the reason for that is because it is just so important. Your diet isn't just important for your physical well-being, it's also important for your psychological well-being too. And hydration, again, important for both your body and for your brain. So healthy, varied diet and really good hydration is your first step. Secondly, exercise. Again, it's another one of those things we're always being told that people generally don't get enough exercise, but Again, it's not just good for your body, it is good for your mind. If you can do some regular daily exercise, even 30 minutes, 5 times a week, it really makes a big difference to your mindset, to how you feel physically as well as psychologically. And obviously psychologically is the important thing here with low mood and feeling down. If you can do exercise that takes you out into the fresh air, that's a bonus, because getting outside in the fresh air, in green spaces particularly, local park, stroll by the lake, go to a country park, even exercise by pottering around in the garden, doing gardening, being surrounded by nature has a natural uplifting effect. It helps the brain to release endorphins, which are your feel-good hormones. This is what we all really need right now. So also you can try small changes in your life. For example, changing the way you do things, change the time you do something, go a slightly different route to work, read a different newspaper. It doesn't matter what, just change things a little, break the routine a little, and it can have quite an uplifting effect psychologically. Also talking to your friends, talking to close family members, people you trust, colleagues, anybody, talking through how you feel, and even if you don't understand why you're feeling like that, talking about how you feel, offloading a little bit, sharing it with somebody that you trust, that can really help to lift your mood too. And you may well find that other people, the people that are close to you, not feeling so good themselves, and you can share this and you can help each other, support each other. But sometimes the simple fact that you've got it off your chest and you're saying, I know I've been down, I know I've been miserable, but this is how I'm feeling, this is how I've been thinking, and having people comfort you, support you, make helpful suggestions can really boost you back up again. So it can be really important to speak to people you trust. Obviously you don't want your private business being splattered all over the place. So they're just a few tips for you that will help. They do help very much if you give them a try and see how you feel, see if you improve. Also try some relaxation techniques, and it doesn't have to be something like doing yoga. It can be just taking time out each day, even 10-20 minutes each day. It's your time. Relax, listen to some music, read your magazine or a book. Again, go out and potter out about in the garden. Anything that helps you to relax, wind down and shut off from any stresses or any things that are increasing your low mood can really help you. So that's all for this video today. I hope you find the tips helpful. If you would like to be notified about further videos that I will be putting on, please click on the notification bell at the bottom and subscribe to the channel. Thank you again for listening, and I will see you all soon.